I'm a dog on a bone. Whatever I put my focus on, it will get better. I'm a dog on a bone. I'm a dog on a bone. Whatever I put my focus on, it will get better, better, better. Ooh, diversity's the reason we can be creators in this life of eternity, eternity. There's no rush, no rush, no rush. All we have is time. Lay it back, relax, just breathe, 'cause all we have is time. Dog on a bone, I'm a dog on a bone. Whatever I put my focus on, it will get better. I'm a dog on a bone, I'm a dog on a bone. Whatever I put my focus on, it will get better, better, better. Ooh, the slaughter, I give a pretty slaughter. I live, so I'm gonna tell my story in a way that feels better. That is okay, okay. Everything works out. Lay it back, relax, just breathe, 'cause it's all working out. Focus on the river flowing down to the place where I wanna go. Feel the water ease my mind. Jamming out to a brand new song by my favorite band on the radio. Feel my body moving time, time. Here I go, nice and slow, feeling a little bit better. Here I go, nice and slow, feeling a little bit better. Woof, 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 doggy on, woof, 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 doggy on, woof, 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 doggy on, doggy on, doggy on. I'm a dog on a bone, I'm a dog on a bone. Whatever I put my focus on, it will get better. I'm a dog on a bone, yeah, I'm a dog on a bone. Whatever I put my focus on, it will get better, better, better.
I'm laughing because I thought I was filming and I wasn't. Oh well, you missed me painting the eye sockets, which I'm going to do a second coat, and you missed me painting the little finger bones. And you missed me telling about 9/11. I lived in New York City, and I lived on the west on the Hudson River. I lived right on Riverside Drive, right on the Hudson River. And that morning, normally I was sitting there drinking my coffee, reading my Bible. Every morning, that's what I did, looking out at the Hudson River. And actually the first plane came straight down the Hudson River into the Trade Tower 1. But I had called my super, Reggie, to come up and help me lay a area rug in one of my bedrooms. So about 8:30 he came up and we were in there laying the rug, and phone rang. It was Cinnamon saying, "Mom, turn on the TV." And I sat there for hours. I couldn't move. I could not move. That was a day I will never, and I know everybody says they'll never forget that day. Well, I will never forget that day either. And I never felt the same about New York City after that. I never felt, I was very unsettled. until I finally moved back here to Georgia and built my house here on the lake. And I'm here to stay. I always said God would have to put me in the palm of his hand to get me out of New York, because I was so happy there. I loved it so much. But he did. He put me in the palm of his hand and got me out of there. I'm going up for a wedding next week, and Kim said, Mom, you want to go in the city? I said, no. I really don't want to go in there. I went back about, I don't know, a year or so ago and saw the memorial. I had to go see that. That was important for me to see that they had, what they had done with that horrible place after those towers fell. But I don't want to go in there. I'll tell you, the reason I don't want to go in there, you know what I hate about going there now? This is terrible. But I'm a tourist, and I don't like feeling like a tourist, because I was a New Yorker for 12 years, and I loved it. I loved it until those terrorists ruined it for me anyway. And I know there are a lot of people who are still there, who were there then. Man, more power to you is all I can say. You are something else. I guess it proves I wasn't a true New Yorker. I felt like one, though, for a long time. Of course, when I opened my mouth, they would say, you're not from New York. I know I'm not from New York, but after 10 years, you're considered a New Yorker. So I made the 10 years plus a couple. Okay. I was sitting there watching everything happen on TV, and all of a sudden my door opened. It was my son. He lived over on the east side. He came in, and he stayed my house, my apartment, for about 2 weeks after that. I mean, it got us all. We were all. It was quite an experience to go through that. But you know what? Out my window that day, it was the most beautiful day I think I can ever remember in New York. There was not a cloud in the sky. It was the bluest blue I've ever seen almost in my life. And that's the day. And because the winds were blowing south, I never smelled the smoke, never saw the smoke. I had friends who lived in Brooklyn, and they literally had stuff in their yards that blew over because the winds were so strong that day. They were blowing, I guess they were going west. I'm trying to think how Manhattan sits. But, okay, I've got the teeth. I may have to do another coat. Got the teeth in the eyes and the fingers. And I started on this little part of the bowl. And I'm going to go over that again. But, yeah, yesterday was 9/11. I painted a little bit yesterday. I didn't talk about it. I don't know why I didn't talk about it yesterday. I used to sit and watch everything every year on the TV, but I can't watch it anymore. I just can't watch it anymore. I guess I'm a chicken. I don't know what I am, but I just want to remember the good parts of New York. Most of my 99% of my time there was fabulous. I didn't think I'd ever leave, but I did. And basically it was because of that day. Okay, I gotta let this dry. And then I can go and do another coat. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm going to keep painting on this thing. It's got a long way to go. And I want to throw it in the trash, but I'm not going to yet. Because I know eventually it's going to be okay. There's some dashing diamonds in there. I couldn't get them all the way around the edge. I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. and it just was so weird. I couldn't do it. I gave up. So it's silver. There. I'm gonna do some blue around the eyes with the Dignified Dots like I did on the big skull. And a few more things. I'm gonna do some stripes down here, and I still got some black to fill in on the royal squares. There's a square there I couldn't get with my brush. I gotta get a smaller brush. Okay, we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna go have some lunch.